This is Alessa from 6G. I'll discuss about deforestation, its causes and impacts on damage to the forest ecosystem. What is ecosystem? An ecosystem is the community of living organisms where all biotic and abiotic components live together in an environment as life cycle and correlating together as a system. There are 7 different types of ecosystem, but they are divided into 2 parts. Number 1, terrestrial ecosystem, and number 2, aquatic ecosystem. Why did I choose rainforest ecosystem? Rainforests are the oldest ecosystem on Earth, and it covers 6% of the Earth's surface. More than half of the world's plant and animal species live in this ecosystem. The rainforests are the most important terrestrial ecosystem. Rainforest ecosystems are the lungs of the planet since they absorb CO2. It also stabilizes the climate. Rainforests located on every continent, but not in Antarctica. The largest of rainforests is around the Amazon River in South America and the Congo River in Africa. Indonesia is among Southeast Asia countries which has tropical dense rainforest ecosystem. Rainforest has climate characteristics. That is, the climate is constant warm, sometimes very hot and humid. However, it has a high amount of rainfall. The animals and plants that exist, they must learn to adapt to this climate as well as compete on how to find food. The trees inside the rainforest are slightly tall trees, mostly evergreen trees. Variety of species animals live in this ecosystem. Mammals, such as orangutans. Reptiles, for example, anacondas. Insects, including cutter ants, tarantulas. Amphibians, for instance, frogs and toads. Fish, including the piranha. Amazonian catfish, birds, such as harpy eagle and many more. Indonesia contains the world's 3rd largest area of rainforest after the Amazon and Africa's Congo Basin. Indonesia's forests represent 10% of the world's remaining tropical rainforest. There are 2 causes of distortion of rainforest ecosystem. First, natural causes: hurricanes, fires, parasites, and floods. Second, human activities. However, the biggest issue of rainforest damage is deforestation of peat forests and the resulting peat fires. Sadly, Indonesia's rainforests are fast being destroyed. About 40% of lowland forests in Sumatra and Kalimantan were chopped down between 1990 and 2005. The disappearance of the forest is called deforestation. There are many reasons behind deforestation, but I concern on economic and cultural reasons. Economic value of rainforests. While an increase in worldwide demand for tropical hardwoods such as mahogany and teak are very valuable and can be sold for a great profit. Agricultural expansion. For soya plantation in South America, fuel wood, cattle breeding, timber extraction, mining, fire, oil extraction, palm oil plantations in Indonesia, hydroelectric dams construction in South America, and infrastructure development as well as tourism are the economic reasons behind deforestation. Cultural reason. The local people reopen the land and chop the trees because they find for new resources for their living. Agriculture expansion. Wood extraction for their domestic consumption. Migration or live as nomad of some indigenous people are need to be concerned in deforestation, since they do not have sufficient knowledge on how to replant the area that they have ever lived in. Impacts of deforestation. The illegal logging causes the loss of trees and other vegetation. It causes lowering biodiversity. The wildlife lose their resources for a living, not only for food, but their sufficient shelters were gone. No water in their remaining habitat. Removing trees turn to climate change. The temperature increases. The trees are lost their portions to be canopy for all living things inside, which blocks the sun's ray during the day and retains heat at night. So it is hard for them to adapt with such condition. Global warming, desertification, soil erosion are the bad impacts which push the habitats to face the extinction. For human beings, deforestation affects on less recycling of water, fewer crops, landslide, flooding, increased greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Rainforests are rich with all natural resources, especially medicinal and food resources of some culture. Deforestation means swipe away the sources to save human beings from natural resources. How to preserve forest ecosystem for world future generations. Stop deforestation. Stop enhancing the needs to open the land. People should learn and adopt sustainable farming practices or employ new farming technologies and crops. Do forest management sustainable systems. Restore through replanting trees in cleared areas or simply allowing the forest ecosystem to regenerate over time. Support the products of communities that are committed to reducing deforestation. Change the mindset in order to raise awareness in the community as follows. Buy certified wood products. Go paperless whenever possible. Recycled products. Limit our consumption of products using palm oil. Finally, government should be active and give extra attention for these crucial problems by setting forest law and regulation enforcement for those people who destroy and destruct forests and its habitats inside will be considered as environmental crime. These are my resources and thank you so much for watching.